Honestly, I might just start coming down here and working on it myself.
I'm really hoping
slowly.
Really hoping I didn't make the wrong decision.
Didn't someone like already volunteer as the one to stay in the room and hit the button so we can escape? Am I wrong about that?
Maybe.
I don't.
Honestly, it might have been me. I don't want to be in the crossfire.
Okay.
I volunteered for a lot of things.
I guess this is a good place to leave this meeting. I feel like we have we just have to fill the others in and gather resources, right?
Yeah. And surely they won't react too bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, by the time that they hear about it, we'll have everything down here.
Yeah.
They shouldn't want to shoot you on sight.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's just a Mystic thing. No offense, Mystic.
No, I don't shoot them. I shoot them and then I run away.
That's still shooting them.
Yeah, but they're hunters. They can take it. It's fine.
Well, Al's different. We need like a fake hunter role for you or something.
I can stop laughing. I'm sorry.
Can we make Al an honorary miner for the?
Yes, Al can be an. We finally have 3 of us again. No offense, farmers.
What the?
What do you mean?
I'm so offended today.
That's so
First my hands, now
mean.
this. What the hell?
I said no offense. You're not allowed to take any.
Them's
the rules.
That works.
Take some unsolicited meat instead.
I'm a miner.
Come on, I'm staying up here now.
Non-offense aside, it would be a good idea to end this meeting here. I think we've gotten all we need to say. We should meet up again relatively soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you just give him the?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we can end the meeting here.
Yeah.
Let's shoot up into the sky. Why is this so deep? I'll never know.
Just to make sure no one could hear us, probably.
Probably that makes sense.
Oh.
Don't close the door on people. That's rude.
Okay.
Then we'll
well,
meet up again soon.
yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll
Yeah.
have a solid plan, and we won't die.
No dying allowed. No dying allowed.
Dying allowed.
No dying allowed.
No
No dying allowed. That
dying
includes you.
allowed.
That includes you.
Wow,
No dying allowed.
calling card. Oh my god.
It includes all. Includes you. Includes you. It includes you. It includes you. It probably also includes me. No dying.
No dying allowed.
No dying allowed.
Dying allowed.
No dying allowed. No dying allowed.
Yippee!
Oh!
Okay.
I would punch you, but you would go.
Don't punch me up. No.
You sick bastard! Oh
I
my
have just
god!
a thing. Just like stay here for a moment.
Anyway, out of cannon, we're done.
Yeah,
war's over. We can be ourselves. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, anyway, back to not dying.
Ow!
No dying. What do we say
No
about
dying allowed.
No dying allowed. No dying allowed, Mystic.
No dying allowed. No dying
I
allowed.
just realized, wait, we need to have like the secret conversation.
Oh, so we have to go back and
What
have to go
what
back
is
and
our
carry-
secret code?
Or
Okay.
no dying allowed.
No dying allowed. Duh.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Me and 16 have to go back in lore
we have
mode.
a little bit of
Anyway, we'll be back. We'll be back.
We'll return in a hot second.
Anyway, 16. Wow, it's so funny. You with Fisher's face. You wanna?
I'm back at the miner's base. So quirky. So quirky.
I'm gonna die before I get there.
Why?
I mean, no, dying allowed.
No dying allowed. I'm glad that even in this time of very tenseness, we can still cope with humor.
Yeah, I forgot what this is.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm on my way. I'm clearly yelling very loud so you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. I'm so glad you can hear me.
I can hear you. I'm all the way down here.
Yeah,
I
'cause we can just yell so loud. That's why the rebellion base is so. Don't die, my God.
Sorry, I was inhaling dust from yelling so loudly.
We need to stop living in a cave.
Well, I like caves, okay?
Yeah.
Cave is very nice. It's very homely, even if it's just
It's very
us.
cold.
We only have our insulator jackets, but you haven't installed heating into yours.
Anyway.
So yeah.
No.
I remember when this chest was significantly emptier. The first time.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know who filled it.
I did.
I don't know how long these cookies have been sitting there.
They're probably stale.
I'm gonna eat them anyway.
Yeah.
Conversation time.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember what this is.
Yeah. So.
So. I feel like I can't keep my afternoon activities from you anymore.
I feel like we shouldn't be keeping our quote-unquote afternoon activities from each other, period.
Well, I thought you would just react badly, so I was nervous.
Well, honestly, same.
I guess I should start with how long I've been working with Maca Rebard.
Yeah, we'll sit on a
So,
possibly dead person's doorstep.
It started right after the funeral, shortly after we got here. I was very panicked, and I ran over to the hunter's base, and I was like, hey, Maca Rebard, netherite armor, I'll do things for you. I think I still owe him an IOU, which is bad. But he hasn't called it in yet, and I can't exactly force him to call it in, you know?
Maybe he forgot.
I'm hoping, because otherwise that's gonna bite me in the butt.
Yeah.
And then I followed up with, hey, I want access to your villagers, but I see they're not kept in proper conditions. So if I build you a villager farm area for them to, like, safely live so they stop dying, can I use it for free? And he said yes, and that's the project I started working with Al on. And then Al and I became close. We became friends. We've done a few things outside of that we kept from Mac. And then, yeah, told her about the rebellion, and now we're rebellion members. There, you're kind of filled in.
That... So. I'll be honest, I started colluding with a hunter at, like, the exact same time.
Great. I love that we both went to the hunters behind each other's backs. I feel like we could have talked about this and then done it together.
Even though Nana told us explicitly not to.
Yeah, Nana did go, hey guys, don't talk to the hunters.
Nana said,
sorry, Nana, you're dead. Sorry, that's rude.
I still don't want to believe that.
Yeah.
No, Nana said not to make any alliances with anyone, and that any alliance is fake, and that now here we are. Nana had nothing. So yeah, so shortly after the funeral, I think it was the same time you made your excuse to leave, I made my excuse to leave.
Yeah, I think we both did that.
Yeah, I sent a letter to Dino a couple of days prior asking to meet up at a very secret location that is so secret that I'm not going to tell you where it is unless you want me to tell you where it is.
I mean, I did just tell you everything I've done since getting to the lab, so...
There's a little pondy area. Oh, I can just show you, and we can walk and talk. I'm gonna put on my armor because it's dangerous outside. I like not dying.
Valid. I also like not dying.
Yeah, we can walk and talk. I have a waypoint for this. That I'm gonna turn on because I can't see. So yeah, shortly after the funeral, I left to go meet up with Dino in our very secret meeting place. And I told them that they looked like the least dangerous hunter to me, so therefore they were the
I'd argue that's Buck, actually. Buck is just not intimidating at all.
Yeah, well, when you're a paranoid petite little boy, you kind of gotta go with the person that doesn't have netherite armor.
Yeah, true. I mean, Buck is kind of, beefy. He kind of looks like he has muscles.
He looks like a lumberjack.
Yeah, he's not. He's more like a golden retriever.
I'll
We
take your
built
word for it.
statues outside of the dome together once. So
I'll take your word for it.
you would
Sorry.
need to stop mining so much.
I need to stop mining. I need to stop running around. I've been doing a lot of things. I haven't been able to like keep up with my hair dye. You know, the usual.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah.
kidding.
Maybe
my
like
hair like naturally grows out teal. Can I like jump, please? Thank you.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it definitely does. I definitely didn't catch you one morning dyeing your hair in the little stream that we have in the beginning of the miner's base. Who are you lying to right now? We had an entire conversation.
Myself. I need to cut my hair again. But yeah, so we met up. I told him that I wanted to be friends, nothing more, nothing less.
Be honest, I'm losing you.
I will eat this potato in your face.
Well, I just meant I couldn't find you.
Yeah. I looked back and I see you're running. You sure were running.
I was sprinting, actually. You know how hard it is to yell for you while I'm sprinting?
might be. So I told him I just wanted to be friends. I had no ulterior motive because that's what I needed. I needed friends. So I gave him a poisonous potato and called it a trust potato.
But so you wanted friends, but you gave him a poisonous potato.
Well, you can't use poisonous potatoes for anything else. Let's be honest.
So you gave him a useless potato.
To be fair, I also have a useless potato, and it's stored in my ender chest because that useless potato is very special to me now. That is a pissed off dog.
Yeah, it's me at the lab. Me when I see Celine.
Me when I see that.
Oh, you have.
Let's not have you die in fire.
Anyway.
To be fair, you walked in front of my arrow.
Be fair, I thought it came from the skeleton.
Yeah, so we met up here, and I told him I wanted to be his friend, and I gave him a trust potato, and we left it at that, and we swore to meet up more often to catch up. Hello, little puppy. Who replaced the pies with jack-o'-lanterns?
Would assume Dino. He's the only place that knows that exists, right?
Well, no. So, the second time we meet up, I made this little area here. Second time we meet up, he told me that the hunters, while doing their little exploration, accidentally stumbled across this area. And Dino had to be really slick about, you know, not knowing what this area was. And apparently Buck ate expired pie. So, don't know how well that worked out for him, but I guess it worked. And Mac was really suspicious of him, so he just packed up and never went back to the hunter's base. He lives in the side of a wall. Never came back. So when I was finally able to contact him again in his crack in the wall, he tells me about his current situation. I told him about our current situation, and I told him about the rebellion because I can't keep this. It's hard to just not. It's hard to have a secret and then not be able to tell anyone. So I told him, and we swore we'd meet up again. And I'm hoping. When I said that, I was hoping that more of the hunters would join the rebellion. I was referring to mainly Dino.
Well, I had no idea when I shot that idea down. I say you're probably safe bringing Dino. Do you know what this book is?
Oh yeah, I do. I wrote it.
Oh.
I didn't want to just leave the people who I didn't want to leave the people who died unremembered. There are so many gravestones everywhere, and there's not really a place for all of them at once. I
think it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's a sweet tribute.
I know a lot of things that I probably shouldn't know, and Oh my god. I met up with Cutie I think it was a couple weeks ago. I met up with Cutie and she showed me her doomsday room and said that if the place was going to burn down, then she wanted to be the one who caused it.
The rebellion's gonna work, you know? It has to. And with Al, it's going to.
I just don't want to be alone in this. I don't care if the rebellion works or if it doesn't as much. I would love to go outside and I would love to see my hypothetical family again. I would love to not be living in a cave in such miserable conditions where my lungs are constantly being invaded by dust and redstone. And I would love nothing more than to just exist with people who care about me and who I care about. Because if I die, I don't want to die alone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, same.
I think we're all just... I think this is the end game. And if the end game goes terribly wrong, which I sure hope it doesn't, but I feel like it already has with the disappearance of Nana and Gillian, I just don't want to be alone in the end. I want to go home.
You know, I get that. But there's also a part of me that wonders who Mac has. You know? Like, he's a terrible person. Enderman. Thing?
Person. Despite
Person.
being an Enderman, he is still a person.
Terrible person, right? But the lab is the one that drove him there. Who does he have?
Well, not all of us come here and... Oh, I need to rephrase that, I'm sorry. We came here as blank slates. So, I'm hoping that he has someone out there who can remind him of who he was, and hopefully he wasn't a horrible person outside of the lab, too.
I would just hate to go through this experience that alone. You know? Like, I have you, and I have Al, and now I have the rest of the rebellion members. But he's there, and everyone hates him.
Well, that's what
Everyone.
happens. That's what happens when you spill blood on the first day. Everyone's afraid of you. And that fear, being afraid...
You're telling me there's not a part of you that thought that that was a good idea?
Being on top?
Yeah. It clearly did something for the hunters. They have all of the wealth, all of the resources. I'm sure if they could walk right up to the lab and ask for Celine, she'd come down.
Matt killed someone on the first day. That fear brought him power. I don't want people to be afraid of me. I just
don't think it's right that he's alone in this. I mean, he's earned it, don't get me wrong. He's earned it. But I think it's the human in me that feels bad either way.
I feel like no matter what, if this doesn't end soon, it's only going to get worse for all of us, including Mac. I feel like that if once the lab is gone, then he'll have no reason to be on top anymore, and then that's when change can really occur. Hypothetically speaking, I don't know. What do I know? I have trauma.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
I mean, I wear this weird half-mask thing for a reason that I can't really remember. So.
Yeah. Well, perhaps since we stayed up all night now, we should probably go sleep.
Yeah, I haven't slept in days.
Yeah, you especially should go sleep. I'm gonna stay here. I got things to think about. I want to take a slower way home. But
You're not.
go
You're,
get
are
some
you
rest.
gonna? Are you gonna have your? Are you gonna have your? Is this one of your weird excuses to go do, the 7 in the morning activities?
No, it's not a weird excuse. I have a lot to think about today, and I need to walk alone, clear my head.
All right. I'll see you back at base then.
Okay. Goodbye, 16.
Goodbye, Meek. That felt good. It's relieving, almost, being able to just talk. Be able to just let it all out. That I don't want to think that anyone's a bad person. I want to think that everyone can change. I think it's the optimist in me. Optimism's gonna... No, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get home to whatever family I left behind for this stinking lab. Everyone will go home. We've lost a lot. I wish we haven't. But it's fine. It's gonna be fine. And I know, I feel like I'm saying it so I can gaslight myself into believing it, but it's going to be fine. Because if it wasn't, then what? It's not, because the good has to balance out the bad. And this is all bad. Well, there's good that comes from it, but none of us want to be here, and I feel so terrible. I can't do anything. I'm doing the best I can, and it feels like it'll never be enough. You know what? I can take it. I can take the role of messenger, leader, archivist. I can take it all. And if that means sitting in a glass box, waiting for something to happen for a couple more months, for a couple weeks, just a couple days, I'm willing to wait for it.